Hi, everyone. Mitch from PickDogs.com, and it is Tuesday, June the 4th, 2024. Here with your live show, live 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Here with Jay and Chris, as usual. Kind of got the band back together. I haven't done a show with these guys in a while, right? Last Thursday.
Almost a week.
Yeah, almost a week. What's the good word?
Nothing much. Nice card of baseball today. Ready to get at it with the guys. We got a lot of great pitchers on the mound today. Or my guys on the mound today. Got a couple of solid matchups. I'm excited. I'm ready to do it. Glad to be back.
What's up with you, Chris?
Yeah, same thing. Just had a nice to get back to the full card of action and some great matchups. Like Jay said, some of our guys are in action. Some of my favorites are in action today. So, yeah, ready to break it down. Full 15 game card. I'm excited.
Yeah, it is an interesting card. There seems to be some opportunities here. It's been a little to the square side, and then also it just seems that a lot of these games just a little bit. It's baseball. It's like they're not decided till the final at bat, and sometimes you get it, and sometimes you don't. Man, that Nationals Mets game came right down to the final pitch, and it just didn't happen for me. So once again, man, not a great start to the month for me, but it's okay. There's a lot of days left, and we'll get them. The squares aren't going to just keep on winning. It ain't going to happen. That's for damn sure. But anyways, we got 1 day away from the NBA, 2 days away from the NBA Finals, right? Thursday, and then when does the hockey start, Chris?
Saturday, I believe.
Saturday, he believes. Is it in Edmonton or Miami or in Fort Lauderdale, whatever it is, Hollywood? I think
it is
right?
It's in Florida first.
So Hollywood, Florida.
Yep.
Probably going to be 6,000 degrees.
Probably.
Not a lot going on outside of that, man. I looked at like the ESPN. Normally I read the news. I mean, there's nothing, It's like today, nothing happened. No one getting busted. No one bitching about anything. You would think it'd be like NBA Media Day. Someone will say something. Kyrie's there. I mean, it's like muted.
They are, but it's WNBA that's kind of where it's at right now. That's where the beef's at. But other than that, there's really, like you said, not much going on. We're in the dog days, man. I know where the finals haven't happened, but because we've had this week off, we're in the dog days. Yes, R.I.P. Larry Allen, Cowboys legend.
Wow, he wasn't that old.
He wasn't.
Yeah, 52.
Wow, what happened to him?
I didn't see exactly what happened.
It was just they said it was just sudden in Mexico when he was on vacation with his family in Mexico.
Wow. Gonna have to say it could be a heart attack or something. I know a lot of those Cowboys linemen lost a lot of weight like after their football career, and they took off all that extra weight. I know even like Nate Newton, the kitchen. I remember seeing him. He was skinny. You see, even a lot of guys on their ex-linemen just taking off like pounds. Oh, anything else going on?
And then I don't know if it's confirmed, but Tucupita Marcano played for the Pirates last year. I think he just got banned for life for gambling.
What was he betting on?
The Pirates when he was on their injured list last year.
Wow.
So now we find out the baseball players are the gamblers. That's what we're learning.
They always, well, I don't think it's anything new. I mean, most of the baseball scandals, the big ones, have all been gambling related. It started in 1917 with the White Sox being on the take. And then, it's gone on from there. Then you had the Pete Rose gambling scandal, right? Where I don't even consider it a scandal. I just think it's bullshit, actually. I mean, in baseball, they got sports books at most of the stadiums where betting is legal in the stadium. It's like, I don't know, man. Put a little prop bet over. As long as you're betting the over, right? If you're betting on your own props, bet the over. If you're betting you're under, then you got the problems.
Yeah, hundreds of bets on baseball, including wagers on games involving the Pirates.
Wonder if he's fading Glasnow's ass. Fading Glasnow's ass, man. It's like I'm watching Pick Dogs and fading Glasnow's ass. Got some of these good in-state and regional rivalries today. You got Marlins and the Rays, and of course Cubs, White Sox. First half of the Mayor's Cup Crosstown Classic. Starting at Wrigley this year. Been to a lot of those games. That's where I got this shirt.
I want to make one of them. Sound like it's lit.
Oh yeah, those are the ones.
I know Rangers Astros is lit, so I know these got to be lit too.
But actually, the one that at Wrigley that's actually better is Cardinals Cubs.
For real?
Oh, it's better. The Cardinals Cubs is the oldest rivalry in all of sports. It's the oldest rivalry there is. They hate each other's guts. That's where I learned a lot of good old Cub and Cardinal hating bits. So at those games, shove it up your pool holes.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. White Sox Cubs too, you know. White Sox Cubs. What was his name? Kyle. Was he the reliever for the Cubs? Kyle. Gosh, something.
Oh,
Boy,
Farnsworth?
Yeah, Farnsworth. He grabbed Michael Barrett by the throat. They were brawling out in the middle of the field, and then Barrett got traded to the Cubs.
Yeah.
So they brawled, and then he got traded there. Team chemistry. Yeah, they really have no news going on, man. There's nothing. It's like Mavs GM gets extension.
Yeah, shout out Nico Harrison, man. As soon as he came in, he changed it up. He did. Got to give him credit. You know, former Nike executive. He said he's gonna come in and get the Mavs into. You know, Dallas is one of the biggest markets there is, and you know, if the Mavs kind of weren't in that conversation in the NBA, I feel like now we are. You know,
I think they were always a team that kind of missed out on the guy. You know?
Right. Exactly. We were. I feel like we're no longer that. I feel like people are like, yeah, I love the city of Dallas, big city, you know, and we got a star now that they can come and play with. You know, I mean, we used to have Dirk, but I don't know.
Dirk was a star, but like they tried to get DeAndre Jordan. Remember, he signed with Dallas, then he didn't sign with Dallas. He went to the Clippers, stayed with the Clippers. He's playing PlayStation with Chris Paul or something. Playing PlayStation with CP3 and I changed my mind. What the hell does that mean?
Playing the game with somebody can be very influential.
Guess I should learn how to do that. Anyways. Well, let's just get to it, man. Let's just get into it. I was trying to delay, but you know, you can't do it. You can do it. You can only do what you can do. Got the Guardians against the Royals. We got the Pirates against the Dodgers and the Marlins against the Rays. Gonna kick it out to the franchise player. Chris?
All right. I'll start with the Royals. Again, there's certain guys that I'm not going to fade in certain spots until I have a reason to do it. And Seth Lugo, 6-0 on the year in 6 road starts, a sub-1 ERA. Guardians been on fire, but Tristan McKenzie hasn't necessarily been as sharp in recent outings. I think there's great value here with the Royals with Lugo on the hill. So give me the Royals. I know it's not pretty. I'm going to take the Dodgers on the run line. I'm not liking what I'm seeing from Jared Jones in his recent starts. He's starting to get hit, and he got hit really hard by the Tigers in his last outing. Tyler Glass now making his return to Pittsburgh, where it all started, and he's actually been much better on the road this season with a sub-2 ERA. I just trust the Dodgers bats more in this spot. So take the Dodgers on the run line, and I lean towards the under in that Tampa Bay Miami matchup. I think it's going to be a low scoring one there, so give me the under in Tampa Bay Miami.
Jake?
I know Lugo got some great numbers this for the season. Today's the day. Today's the day. I know. I just see today as the day, man. I'm laying that run line with the Guardians. Is how I'm attacking it. I'm with the plus 165. The Guardians, man, they're a different team this year. They just are. They're hitting home runs. We've never seen the Guardians hit home runs. They're hitting the ball well at home. You know, just look at they took that stuff out of the stadium. Look at their home numbers this year compared to in years past. It's night and day. It's night and day. If there was a spot for Lugo to get blown up, it's today. And on the other side, I trust Tristan McKenzie. He's one of my guys. I trust him. Has he had the best season? No. But do we know he has good stuff and it'll be a nice, solid start? Yes. So all I'm saying is I wouldn't be surprised if the Guardians offense got some runs here. I wouldn't be surprised at all if McKenzie had a solid outing. This is all things that are not impossible. And the Guardians at home, that's where they ball out. So I know the Royals and that plus money with Lugo looks appetizing, but it ain't happening. Today's the blow-up day. I would probably even take the over in this game. So yeah, I would go Guardians run line, and I would go Guardians over. Dodgers Pirates. I'm not totally in love with that game. Glasnow minus 190 or minus 185 is the way I lean. I wouldn't lay the run line here with the Dodgers. Jared Jones is ass, but I'm not chasing the lay odds on a run line. Maybe a parlay piece for you out there that want to bet the Dodgers today. I don't necessarily see the Pirates kicking the crap out of Glasnow, so Dodgers should win, but it's a sucker bet. And I ain't gonna steal the bit because I'm gonna let my man have it here in a minute. But y'all know who on that mound today. Y'all know who on the mound.
Knock.
Who's there?
Jesus.
Jesus who?
Jesus Luzardo's gonna kick the shit out of the Rays today.
Yes, he sure is, man. Yes, he sure is.
Who did Ruffalo take? Did he take?
Take the under.
Oh, what a square.
Oh, please, if anything, I would take the Rays.
Oh, go eat your Wendy's burger, blockhead.
I'm on the Marlins.
So square, man. It's just not.
If you don't have an offense to back you up, it doesn't matter.
The Marlins are hitting the ball twice as well as the Rays right now, and they're hitting 50 points higher over the last 10 games. What are you talking about?
Yeah, probably against right.
You know what? I didn't have a premium on the Marlins, but now I'm going to double my bet because you're saying that.
Go ahead.
Hey, man. I'm on the Marlins. It's time. It's that time of season where guys are going to start to play to the back of their baseball card. It's just that time of season. So we know Luzardo. We know him. We know him. And we know the Rays on the road. They're not the same as they are in the Trop. I know this is a pretty heated series, so you could throw the record book and all that extra stuff out the window here. This is a Marlins dub all over it. Give me Miami. What you like here, Mitch?
I like the knock.
Who's there?
Who's there? Jesus.
Jesus who?
Jesus Luzardo's going to kick the dog shit out of the Rays today. I mean, the Marlins are actually playing the better baseball. They're 5-5 in their last 10 games. They're hitting the ball better. And Jesus Luzardo's ERA is 5 runs lower over the last 3 starts than Pepio. So I just don't even see the Ruffalo, well, the 90-degree times 4 angle that Ruffalo sports. Flat top, 90-degree angles. Tell you what, Tyler Glasnow used to pitch for the Pirates. So if there's a guy that knows how to get bombed in Pittsburgh, it sure is Tyler Glasnow, man. You look at his numbers when he was a pitcher for the Pirates, and he was just absolute dog crap. I mean, the thing about Glasnow that I love about fading him is that people think of him in the same sentence like of a Corbin Burns or even like a not a DeGrom. I mean, he's not in that station or Verlander, but he's like they put him in like that conversation with those type of pitchers, right? But he's not in the discussion. His numbers do not put him in the discussion. His numbers put him as a 4.86 career ERA guy. So he's more in the Andrew Kashner, Jordan Montgomery discussion than he is in that other discussion. But he gets bet like he's in that discussion. If you look at him, you want to see what a piece of shit is. Look at his last 3 starts where he's been absolutely blitzed once again to the tune of 4.76 ERA. This is who he is, man. This is who he is. He is who we thought he was. And only one of those games was even on the road. I'm going Pirates in this one. This is a lot of money to get for fading his chump. And a team that really struggled last time we saw them on the road.
I wanted to get there, Mitch, but Jared Jones, I could
sweeping the Mets.
What?
By sweeping the Mets?
What do you mean by sweeping the Mets?
Well, you said they struggled on the road. Last time we saw them on the road, they swept the Mets.
Well, they swept the Mets, but what about the other games?
Yeah, they struggled in Cincinnati.
Yeah.
Glasnow didn't pitch in that series.
But the Dodgers hit in that series or didn't hit in that series. It's not just shit stain, it's everybody else on the roster. This guy is so overbet. I mean, he just sucks. I mean, he is a 4.5, 4.8 ERA guy that gets treated like he's DeGrom, like a Cy Young type treatment. I mean, he gets treated like he's a Cy Young contender, but he's not. He's not even an all-star. He's Joke. Joke. I'm going for the Bucks in that one. I'm going to have to go Tristan McKenzie and the Guardians here against the Royals. I said it in my first 5 innings video. I like the Royals first 5. I like the Guardians game. That Royals bullpen is the worst bullpen in baseball. They are the worst bullpen there is. Their numbers are worse than the White Sox. Their bullpen. They are the worst bullpen in baseball. They stink. I'm going for the Guardians. Easy money. I think it's going to be fairly tight. Like, I think the Royals are leading like 2-1, even 2-0, through 5. And then the Guardians get into that Royals bullpen and kind of crack the clamshell open. We got the Phillies against the Brewers. Where's the jam session? We got the Nationals against the Mets, and then the Yankees against the Twins. Jay?
Them Yankees and them Twins, man. Let's look at this. Let's look at this. I got to roll with the Twins, man. Damn. They playing well. They playing well, man. They the 50-50 Twins, but until they fall off, you got to kind of ride with them. That's how I feel about them. It's a 2-sided coin. Bailey Ober, I know his ERA has started to slightly climb here, but he's been, I feel like, solid overall. I feel like I can trust him here today in this start, especially at this much plus money. Gill, I know he has great numbers, or Hill, sorry. I know he has some pretty good numbers. I know the Yanks.
Jay breaking out his Spanish pronunciations here.
I know the Yanks have dominated the series 3-0, but I see this as a classic Twins game, a 50-50 game. I think they have a legitimate chance to win it outright. They're playing well. You got to pick your spots fading the Yanks, man. I don't think the square is just going to eat up on the Yanks today is all I'm saying. I know they're hot, but coming back home after the long road trip usually is kind of that flat spot. We've seen it happen for a lot of teams. You get back home, you're comfortable, you're in your own bed, you probably snuggled all night with your significant other who you missed on the road. You know what I mean? Happens when you get back home. Flat spot. Twins plus money. Let's do it. What else was in this slot? Mets, Nationals,
and Brewers-Phillies.
I'm a Mets hater, and I back the Nationals occasionally. So this whole series, I'm probably going to be on the Nationals. Today looks like a really good spot for him with Trevor Williams. There's nothing much more I really need to tell you about his numbers. They speak for themselves. 5-0, 2.2 ERA. The Mets are a fade them. I don't even really understand how this is an even money game. The Nationals are the better team at home with the better pitcher. It should be like minus 130, minus 140, honestly. Nationals fading the Mets. So give me the Nationals. And Phillies, Brewers. Give me the Brew Crew at the plus money. We haven't really seen the Phillies play a whole lot of good teams this season. Here's one of them coming into town. If the Phillies look good here in this series, I'll start to give them a little more credit. Because the Phillies have beaten up on a lot of bad teams, and they really haven't even looked all that great to me recently. So just attacking the plus money here, fading a Phillies team that I think is overrated, kind of. They're good, but I don't see them as a minus 170 favorite here against the Brewers. I just don't see that. So I'll attack the plus money in a game that's going to be pretty close.
I'm on the Brewers as well. The Phillies, while Wheeler pitched decently last night and they got the win, their bats didn't really do all that much either, in that game. So it wasn't, and I thought that, the Phillies had a considerable, edge in the pitching matchup, on paper. I think that with Rea in here against Sanchez, I think that he's certainly, Rea has been high highs, low lows. I think he's good enough. And I think the Brewers are hitting the cover off the ball right now, too. Very quietly hitting the ball against righties and lefties 50 points higher than the Phillies on both sides of the plate. So I think they get even here with this one. 2 first-place teams. The other one, Nationals, Mets. I like the Nationals, too, but I don't love it. It just seems too easy to love. Usually, I know lately a lot of these too easy to loves have come in, but there's other places I'd rather be than a too easy to love on this card, which is just full of great plays. And then I think the Yankees just absolutely clubbed the Twins. I really don't like what's going on in this matchup. This is just a bad one for the Twins. The Yankees are really hitting the baseball right now, and Bailey Ober has been giving up home runs like no one's business. So when you have a guy that's given up this many home runs and you're playing against, he gave up 3 last game against Kansas City. He's given up 10 home runs this season. This is a bad place to be. So Ober is the guy who strikes out a lot of guys. He doesn't walk a lot of guys, but he's getting hit a lot recently too. 9 hits, 4 hits, 8 hits, 8 hits, 6 hits. It's like he's giving up more and more hits every game, and you're up against a team like this that when they hit it, it usually leaves the building. I don't like the way that this one looks. And Heel has been outstanding. He has been really, really filthy. So I'll roll with the Yanks in that one. Franchise player, Chris Ruffalo.
Yeah, I'm taking the Yankees as well.
The franchise.
Yeah, I'm taking the Yankees as well. Like you said, over 5 home runs allowed in his last 3 starts, an 8.36 ERA. Just a huge pitching mismatch here, and I think the Yankees absolutely tee off on him.
Oh, it's absolutely a square play, but it's one where there really is nowhere else to go. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's fine.
We can rename the lucky penny the Twins penny for Jay. It's 50-50.
Yeah, you don't even need
Twins,
the penny.
not Twins. Well, actually, today it would be the other way. It'd be Twins, not Twins.
Yeah. Ober sucks. It's just a bad matchup for the Twins. So give me the Yankees run line. Give me the Nationals. Trevor Williams, the most profitable pitcher in baseball. You're up almost $1,100 and it starts this season if you bet on the Nationals in every game. So I'll take the Nationals here. They almost got to the Yankees yesterday, and it's give you to the Mets yesterday, and that Mets bullpen. So Give me the Nationals. And give me the over 8.5. Phillies Brewers. Colin Ray, I think, is getting the start for Milwaukee. I think the Phillies can absolutely beat up on him. And yeah, Christopher Sanchez is one of my least favorite options in that Phillies rotation. So I'll take the over 8.5 in that one.
All right. CeeDee Lamb wants more money. Sitting out. Hold out.
I know. It's kind of crazy because he wants that Justin Jefferson money.
Well, because he's not going to get that, but he'll get good money.
No, he will.
Always. He'll get good money. We got the Orioles against the Blue Jays. We've got the Red Sox against the Braves, and it is the Rangers against the Tigers.
That under was money yesterday, but damn. Rogers got hot yesterday. 2 bombs. Got his team a dub.
I like the Orioles again. I don't love this price, but I think the Blue Jays, like I said yesterday, man, they're just soulless, man. They're just done. They're just a skeleton shell of existence. They just look uninspired all over the field, and I don't think Kevin Gausman was going to be the guy to rally the troops yesterday. He just got hit hard early and often. And, you know, I think that the Blue Jays are done. And I think that if they were smart, which they aren't, they would start building for the future and trade these players, you know, that they can get something for. They should be looting these teams for, you know, half their great prospects, because having Vlad Guerrero and Dante Bichette on a losing team helps you zero. And they're going to get their ass kicked today. I'm never one of these guys. Oh, it's Corbin Burns, right? I mean, we leave that for Roniacs. But I'm not, you know, I'm also a realist, and I'll tell you this much: the Blue Jays suck. I mean, they are one of the worst teams in baseball. Despite that record, they're way worse than their record, because you know what they don't even have, Chris? Hope. They got no hope.
They got hope.
No, they have no hope. They got nothing.
Yeah,
they look uninspired. They look shallow and hollow. They look defeated. They look like they've lost before they even take the field. In the Red Sox-Braves game, it's definitely an interesting game that I passed on my premiums as well. Fried is definitely pitching a little bit better than we saw him earlier this season, but he is a guy that, you know, as the season goes on, he gets better and better. It's still a little early to count on Max Fried as a lefty at Fenway Park today, so I'm just going to kind of maybe lean to the over there. Crawford's numbers are regressing in a hurry, though. And then on the other side, Dane Dunning and Jack Flaherty, I talked about this in my first 5 innings video. Dane Dunning he thinks the game is 5 innings. That's what he generally pitches. You know, it's not my hope, Costi. It's the Blue Jays' hope. And we talked about it yesterday as well. And we're going to continue to talk about the not hopeful Blue Jays. They're sad Blue Jays. We're going to change their name to the Sonics. They are terrible, man. They're done.
Sending the Blue Jays to Seattle.
Or, well, they already have a team, but they could be the Predators. It's bad.
See their odds to make the playoffs.
What?
I'm going to see their odds to make the playoffs.
There's a lot of sucker bets out there. You know, I wouldn't worry too much about it. I'm going to take the Tigers against the Rangers. I don't love this game either. I think that Tigers first 5 for sure, but it's anybody's game after that.
Chris, I was looking at a second ago when Mitch was ranting about how trash the Blue Jays are, to see what their chances. The thing is, they're not out of it. They're not.
They're so done. Who's going to get them there? How are they going to get there? What's the path?
Hold on. But they kind of are. They aren't, but they are. Because everybody, a lot of teams are 50-50, but right now, if the wild cards would be Baltimore and Kansas City.
No, it's 3. There's 3.
Oh, there's 3?
Yeah.
So, I mean, their chances would probably be to try to grab that last one.
They'd have to get 3rd place in the division to do that.
I mean, and they're right there. They're the Red Sox and the Rays, they're right there. So
yeah, and so are the Twins. The 50-50 Twins are right there too.
Tigers, that's what I'm saying. But and the Rangers, the Astros, they're all right there bundled up.
Yeah, I like all those teams better than I like the Blue Jays. I'll take the field versus the Blue Jays. I think the Blue Jays finished last of all those teams that you mentioned.
Now they'll finish ahead of the Rays and the Red Sox.
Nope.
I think so too.
Nope.
100%.
No way. No way do they finish better than the Rays.
The Rays aren't.
They might finish better than the
same
Red
team.
Sox, but they will not finish better than the Rays. And they'll be neck and neck.
The Rays have no
Red Sox.
pitching.
The Rays are better than them.
Nah. I got Toronto finishing third in that division.
No chance.
And we'll see if
No
they get
chance.
that last wild card.
No chance. I'm going to say chance, no chance. No chance, man. There's no chance. There's a limit. Just don't even think about it.
No hope.
Don't.
Trying to give them false hope.
They're terrible, man. They're ass. This team is bad. Did you see yesterday's game? I mean, it was just
I saw the
hideous.
final score.
Soulless, lifeless effort out there. Just like these, it looked like those, what do they call them? You know, like those kind of the Walking Dead, right? You know, kind of zombies. That's it. Zombies. Zombies. The Toronto zombies. Yeah.
I'm taking my team, the Rangers. But I think the better play is to take the over. I know yesterday was a low-scoring game. I thought it would be a low-scoring game. Evo, Scuba. We saw 3 home runs in the game. That's all the scoring that was done. I don't know. I think we see some bombs today, too. Both of these two teams have been kind of high scoring. I just thought yesterday we had 2 of the best pitchers in the game right now on the mound. That's all it was, you know. So it was a classic under. Right now, this one, Dunning and Flaherty, we know they can give them up in a hurry. 9 home runs this season for Flaherty, 8 for Dunning. We know they're probably going to walk a couple, so them home runs are not going to be just 1 runs like they were yesterday. They're going to be 2, 3-run shots. It's an over-style game. The Rangers always fall flat that first home game back. They always do. Just look at it for the season. And then the next 2, they show up. So that's who they've been this season. And I'm just going to expect them to continue to be that. So lean to my Rangers, but I really like the over in that game. I'm taking a shot on the Blue Jays just because I'm fading Mitch.
Sam.
I'm fading Mitch. I'm taking the Blue Jays. There's still not a listed pitcher. Who's on the mound, Roof?
Doesn't matter.
I'm still seeing. Well, it does, but I'm still seeing a bullpen game. But I think it could be Bowden Francis.
Ooh, not Bowden Francis.
Hey.
For the playoff
Not
bound.
Francis.
You know what? Give me the Blue Jays running a half. That's what I'll do. I think that's a solid bet. Yeah, that's the way I'll
your ass kicked, Jay.
That's the way I'm gonna play. I'm gonna take the Blue Jays plus the run and a half.
You're gonna get your ass kicked.
What you like, Roof?
Let's see here. I like the Detroit Tigers. I'm not a Dane Dunning fan. Flaherty's numbers are actually better on the road this season, and in the last 2 weeks, the Tigers have been the better team against right-handed pitching. They've actually been that way, I think, in the whole month of May. So I'll go with the Tigers in that one. I'm also going to take the Atlanta Braves on the run line against the Red Sox. The Red Sox just struggle at home, and I'm not backing Cutter Crawford. They're just 3-9. The Red Sox are in Crawford's 12 starts this season. A lot of us do with the lack of run support. Don't think they're going to get much here against Max Fried when the Red Sox have been stinking it up against lefties, hitting just 183 against lefties in their last 10 games. So I think the Braves tee off on the run line there. I think the over is the way to go in that Orioles Blue Jays game. Over 8.5 in that one.
Got the Cubs and the White Sox, Astros-Cardinals, and the Rockies-Reds. Chris.
Yeah, give me the under in Cubs White Sox. I'm not laying that price or going after a run line with Imanaga, especially if you don't get the bottom of the ninth at home.
That's your boy.
It is. Well, it is, but I want to
bottom of the ninth never factors, man. I'm telling you, it's like one.
Sometimes, hold on. I know it doesn't more often.
Out of 2,600 baseball games in a season, how many times does it factor? Less than 2%. Less than the money that you make laying the run line. It's not a wash. It's not like in that advantage, nothing like that. The money that it pays on the run lines that you do hit far outweigh the other side of it. Far outweigh. And how many of those times when it doesn't hit when the home team doesn't hit the run line, how many times of the times that the home team doesn't hit the run line did they lose outright anyway? You know, it's so rare that it's a one run home team win is the reason why you don't get the run line. It's infinitesimally small. It's a non-factor. I'll tell you that. Anyways.
Yeah, I'm not laying this price with Imanaga after that shell. I think he does bounce back, but I don't want to have to lay this price to do it. But I do think he stifles the White Sox here, who have not been good against lefties this season.
Stifles my ass.
What is that? What our ass are the White Sox? They can't hit lefties, but then again, I'm not trusting the Cubs against even Chris Flexen. This
what fucking planet are the Cubs a reasonable option? And what fucking planet are you living on? They're 2-9 in their last 11 games.
When did I say I was taking the Cubs?
Square McCheese.
When the hell did I say I was taking the Cubs in this game?
You just said, I really like Imanaga here. I really like.
I said I like Imanaga to bounce back against the White Sox who can't hit themselves out of a wet paper bag. They can't hit water if they fell out of a boat.
The Cubs at 200 are hitting 200. Okay. It's like, they're killing it.
I didn't say I was taking the Cubs.
Laying it, bitches.
I didn't say I was taking the Cubs, but okay, No, I didn't. I said I was expecting Imanaga to bounce back against the White Sox. We're probably going to get shut out in this game.
Sounded like you got your Ryan Sandberg pajama pants on.
None. I don't have any Ryan Sandberg pajama pants. Yeah, the White Sox probably won't be scoring more than 2 runs in this game. But then again, neither will the Cubs probably. They've struggled to give Imanaga run support this season, so I don't think we're getting even anywhere close to 9 here. Give me the under 9. Give me the Rockies plus money at home. Frankie Montas struggling in his ballparks this season. Ty Block's actually pitched well at Coors, so give me the Colorado Rockies and the plus money.
Chris, you ignorant slut.
I ain't gonna lie, man. If you back in the Cubs today, man, it just tells me everything I need to know about you. It just tells me everything you need to know, man. This is like where you just get your pitchfork, you put it in the sand, and you say, "I'm on the south side with it, man. I'm on the south side plus money." That's how you got to be. It's a rivalry, and you don't take the overrated favorite. You just don't do that, man.
2-9 in their last 11 games, man.
Yeah, man.
Assopotamus. They stink, man.
And we've seen Imanaga get blown up. We've seen it. So
busted up.
So look, man. I'm on the south side with it. I'm on the White Sox. Plus money, man. Simple. Them Rockies got lit up yesterday. Them Rockies got their ass kicked yesterday. It was kind of crazy because they've been hot at home. The Reds, they so inconsistent. You just go right back to the Rockies at the plus money today. That's what you do. Again, just look at the Rockies and who they played in the month of May at home at the crib, bro. They played the Guardians. They played the Phillies. They played the Rangers. And they played somebody else. And they came out with a winning record at home in the month of May. Ty Black, he's all right. Frankie Montas, he can give it up. The Reds are overvalued because of how bad they won yesterday. I'll take the plus money at home at the crib with the Colorado Rockies. What was the other one here? Cardinals, Astros.
Yep.
Arrigetti's ass. The Astros are overrated. I've been trying to back the Cardinals in certain spots. See, I know I'm a Cardinals hater. I've been hating on them the last 2 seasons. They're not necessarily playing well. They did steal one off the Phillies, but they're on an extended road trip, though. I'm not laying 155 with Arrighetti. That's not where I can't get there. I just can't. So if I were to play it, I would lean towards the Cardinals. Arrighetti's just not a minus 155 style pitcher. And the Astros, I don't feel like they've played well enough to support that being the line. So I'll take the 50-50 Cardinals. Getting plus money. Mitch, tell us why the South Side is where to be today, man. Tell us.
The Cubs are 2-9 in their last 11 games and are minus 300 favorites. It really is that simple. The White Sox, of course, the season is gone, and no one had any expectations for them this year. But hey, beating the Cubs and winning the Mariners Trophy, then that certainly makes up for a lot. And we know that the White Sox in these Mariners Trophy games have the bulk of them. They have the bulk of them. So the Cubs won it last year. It was very rare. I don't think they've ever won it twice in a row. And Imanage's straight ass. We called for the regression. We saw it begin last time. The unpeeling of the onion, as you say. The book's out on him now, and look for the White Sox to hack away. The White Sox problems have not really been on, Chris will sit here and bash their bats, as he, wears his, Cubs tighty whities. The thing is that, the White Sox have had the lead in most of their freaking games, man. It's just that the bullpen has let it get away from them. They've had the lead in almost all of their games. Even this weekend, all those games against the Brewers, they were winning every single one of them. I hit 2 of those things, first 5 innings, White Sox and Brewers game. I hit 2 of them, and I knew it was going to happen. I think it happened in all 3 of those games. I'll tell you, man. This one, though, I think that they just keep their foot on the gas. I think they batter Imanaga pretty badly here. Send him packing. Taking the White Sox. Cubs suck. Pretty simple. Taking the Cardinals against the Astros. The Astros rallied last night. Was in the 8th inning. So something significant there is that when the Astros have had these great teams, it has been 8th inning rallies, where they get it done. So definitely, if they can put together more 8th inning rallies, look out. Man. They will be back on the scene. But I trust 0 of these pitchers, and I think the Cardinals are a little bit better hitters right now. Though I did think, so we had guests at our house the other day, and the guy bets, home run parlays. And I just said, Yordan Alvarez is the guy who's heating up right now. And he hit one last night right after that. Anyways, the other game is the Reds and the Rockies. Yeah, I had the Rockies last night. Just got totally bent over. But it was one of those ones you turn off the TV, you throw on like a replay of House Hunters or something. It's like I'm good. It's like if there was hockey on, I probably would have watched it. That's how bad it was. But yeah. But you got Frankie Montas today. Rockies 8-3 in their last 11 home games. I think they bounce back here. The Reds are playing surprisingly well as well. They've been streaky this season. They whipped the Dodgers' ass. They're 7-3 in their last 10 games. They beat the shit out of the Dodgers.
They said
not glass now, though.
Listen to this. They said that their Marcano guy only won 4.3% of the 231 MLB related bets he placed.
Yikes. Who does he like today? Question. Glass now's didn't pitch in that Red Series. I heard Ruffalo say it on the morning show.
That's crazy.
All he needs is Glass now to be traded to the Cubs. They already got Tyone. Jameson Tyone. He's another former Pirate gem. Anyways. We got the Angels and the
Mitchell's
Padres.
World Series pick.
Angels and the Padres. Hey, they're right there. Angels and the Padres. A's and the Mariners. And the Guardians, Los Serpientes, and the Diamondbacks.
Giants.
Jake.
It's a tough slot, kind of. Probably the squarest play I'll give out today. Give me the Mariners money line. That's just how I would play it. Minus 155 is disgusting. And my guy really ain't been pitching all that great, but I trust him. I just got to. It's my guy, Jorge Kirby. The A's, man, I bet the A's. This is an A's style program, and I get it. That plus money do look good, man. But I just think I'm finna start to see all my guys play to the back of their baseball card. McKenzie, Luzardo, Kirby. We're about to enter that style season, that time of the season, man. Super square, but the Mariners, I think, get this one done on the road. I'll take them straight up money line. Maybe even a lean towards the under. I don't necessarily see a whole lot of runs being scored in this game. So I'll take the under 7.5 at plus money. Plus 110, I think, as I'm seeing it right now. I'll take the Giants against Los Serpientes. Los Serpientes just not playing all that well, man. I mean, I don't know. I think they're still in it, Los Serpientes, and at home. I just don't like it's that first home game back always scares me for every team. It just really do. The Giants, this just seems like their style spot. You know what I mean? Kyle Harrison, I know his numbers aren't the best, but he is 4-2. I don't necessarily love this back end of the slot, but I'll go Mariners here, and I'll small lean on the Giants.
I mean, the Diamondbacks are only a game out of the wild card. You know, they're right there.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Meanwhile, the Blue Jays, who you love, are 5 out. You know, it's like with a lot of wood to chop, you know, to get there. It's like a lot of teams to jump. Ironically, my two teams are in last place in each division. I'm going to roll with I like the A's against the Mariners. Kirby's just been terrible. Either he's been a tough luck loser or he's just been busted up. The A's are hitting the ball better than the Mariners. The Mariners hitting just 192 versus right-handed pitching, and Spence is actually pitching better than Kirby right now. So I think everything points to the A's in that game. I love the Padres today against the Angels. Sandoval's been straight ass. The Padres hit lefties really well, and Mazur is the real deal, man. Former Big Ten Player of the Year, making his first major league start. 97-mile-an-hour fastball. He's got a really killer slider. I mean, like really, really good stuff. Like mid-2 ERA, AAA. He was in single A and high A ball, and he was in high A ball and double A, and he just ripped right through there. I mean, no one could hit him. So they put him right into AAA, and then here he is in the majors. He is good. He is real good. I'm excited to see him tonight against the Angels. I think he mows them down, chews them up, spits them out. And then I always take the Giants, and I'll be taking them again here. Blake Wallstrom, limited body of work. Really, I mean, this guy's like a middle-of-the-road minor leaguer on his best day. El Gigantes. Chris?
Yeah, I'm gonna take the A's as well. Jorge Kirby, man, he's getting roughed up in a lot of his recent starts. I think his last 3 starts he's given up 14 runs. I know the A's haven't been the best offensively, but you know they're not going to lose every game. And I think this is probably one of their best shots at getting a win in the series. What's the reliever's name? Mitch Spence.
By the way, Jay, if that season ended today, the Padres are in. You know, they're in the playoffs if the season ends.
I'm just giving you hell because you gave me hell all last year when I said my Rangers were going to do it. So
yeah, the Padres are in. I mean, if the season ended today, the Padres are in.
Even if they get in, I'm gonna give you hell. They got to win.
The National League wildcard race is so tight that the Mets, who are 25 and 35, 10 games under 500, are only 4 games back. The Rockies, who are 21 and 38, 17 games under 500, are only 7.5 out from the wild card. So they're not done. And then the Marlins at 21-39 are only 8 games out of the wild card. They got a lot of wood to chop, a lot of teams to jump. But basically, I mean, they got time. They go on a run, man. They can get there. So it's like, it's that tight. The American League, not so much. The White Sox 18.5 back. The Angels 11.5 back. The A's are 10 back. That's too far. But the Astros are 7 games back. Same as the Rockies. You know, it's like no one's writing them off. That's for sure.
I am.
Cool. All right.
Nah, I get it. I'm just
You're right. Cubs do suck. I agree with you.
Even Nakasama.
Yeah, I like Mitch Spence, and I think the A's can steal this one. And the other one I'm gonna go with is the Padres as well.
Kirby shutout coming today, Chris. Man, you don't see it, bro. You don't see it.
Nah,
you don't see the Kirby shutout.
It would surprise me if he did. No, but I honestly don't see it. I mean,
that last outing against the Astros was everything I needed to know. Today's the shutout. Today's the gym that we know. Come on, man. It's that time of year. Playing.
I know, but I don't know. It's one of those things where it's just like I'll believe it when I see it with Kirby. I always think that the next time is going to be the time, but then it never ends up being the time. So, I'll go with the Padres against the Angels. They hurt me yesterday against another lefty in Tyler Anderson, but Sandoval has also gotten hit fairly hard this season. So I've watched a lot of highlight clips from Adam Mazur. He looks solid and probably a decent spot for him to make his debut. So give me the Padres in this one with Adam Mazur on the mound.
That just means it's time to go the other way. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
All right. Parlay time.
Parlay. Franchise player, lead us off.
Yep.
All right. Give me the under in White Sox Cubs. Give me the Padres. And give me the Rockies.
You like franchise player better than ball hog?
Yeah.
It's kind of growing on you a little bit.
A little bit. Well, better than better than ball hog did.
Than franchise player.
All right, man. Let's get some money today, man. I'm ready to get some money on. Let's go with the Twins money line against the Yanks, man. If you don't want to get no money, you can't bet this parlay. This is strictly let's get some money parlay, man. Twins money line, White Sox money line. All right, y'all, are y'all listening? This is a get money parlay, and we're gonna end it off with the Colorado Rockies money line. All right, 3 dogs. Let's get some money. Money making Tuesday. Let's do it.
Marlins, White Sox, Cardinals for me.
I like that one too. I'm betting that one too.
Thanks, everyone, for joining us. Make it a winning day. Just remember, Cubs suck, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. No Romanelli tomorrow. He's out. It's his 7-year anniversary of dating his girlfriend or something. I don't know, man. Who the hell celebrates that? Romanelli does. That's what I say. Is that really something? Is that an anniversary of anything? I can't even tell you mine with my wife. It's a hell of a long time ago, though. I know that much. I was young in that hair.
Hey, man. 2 days.
Make it a winning day. We appreciate all of you guys. Get some Pick Dogs merch, man. Get some merch. Everyone said, where do you get the merch? And I got merch, man. Buy up the merch.
2 days away.